All right. So I did, in fact, kind of just say, screw it. Have not had any real luck out of these the Spider-Man boxes. So I said, you know what? If we got that one extra box, maybe that's where all of the magic lies. Again, if you weren't listening or haven't, oh, I'm so sorry. Seeing the other videos, yeah, my trusty scissors here, actually very handy. For the sake of figuring out how to do this, how to do the setup thing here, the opening on the other side of a phone here, because I have a lot of Avatar boxes coming in, and I'm not going to open them all with friends and family. I figured I'd share them, because why not? If anybody else gets any enjoyment out of it, then, great, wonderful. Because I love opening these. But I ordered 4 of these to just kind of go through and test and do one video after another. Learn as I go along. And in this case, they sent a 5th box. I didn't reach out to ask them why, and I will not be doing so. Like I said, that's a gift horse that I will not be looking in the mouth. We will take it for what it is, and fingers crossed the bad karma there doesn't come back to haunt us. Or maybe that's a good karma. Paying off. Who knows? So yeah, 5th box here. No real luck so far, but learning a lot about this whole process. Mostly learning to stop mumbling so much, or just cut the audio and just go straight to opening the cards. Might be the easier part, honestly. Just kind of hate the idea of doing the actual video editing. I'm fine kind of splicing it together, but I'm... hold on a second. There's things that you can... I can't see. I'm going to quick camera. Splicing together the audio with the video, but, fast forwarding to the polls and the hits and whatnot. And I don't know, it's more work than I might really care to put into these, so I'll probably, honestly, just drop them as they are in the Discord for the local shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the bottom, as we have learned. Sorry, wrapper there. And then we play the part where we guess the land here. It's definitely going to be an island. I think I banned, it was just earlier tonight, banned guessing forests. And that has bit me in the butt. We've got a rare here. Mary Jane Watson. I've not seen that one in a while, I think. Spare transfers, draw a card, once each turn. Spider Sense, another rare. Hide on the ceiling. I wonder how they do this. How do they pack their packs? Can you get like the same card back to back? Assumedly not, but I mean it's all pulling from the same set. Very curious how they do the packing for these things. These are always my thing. We're looking for the shiny. No shiny on the reprieve. Last card is a rare. Core Industries. Starting off with not really a banger. I like that. Sign art card. But you know what? That's no different from the rest of this set. I've tried not to be a negative Nancy. And, whenever I do any of these, always spending money that I'm entirely okay spending, with an understanding that I may very well get none of it back. So, always safe. Gamble responsibly, I guess, is the lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. As we discussed, this really is just gambling. My own, well, not my own, but the version of it that I like to partake in. Like with this planes here. Damn it. Really suck at that. Oh, starting out with a mythic there. Peter Parker. Okay, that was the one, right? Tell me that's not Tom Holland. I mean, it's not, especially as you zoom in even closer. But tell me that's not Tom Holland. It's totally Tom Holland. Guess we saw the card behind it too, but it's fine because we get to see the amazing Spider-Man. All right, decent card there. Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. Another rare. Ultimate Green Goblin, Ultimate Disappointment. Yeah, that's when they take the power up too far in Dragon Ball Z. You've got God, what was his name? Dodoria? Whatever. Mythic, is it shiny? No shiny on the Iron Spider, Civil Warrior. And rare on Bioganic Carapace. And one thing I realized in the other videos, it's a goofy thing. I know it's not shiny. I know that it is foil. I don't know why I say shiny. It's just a simpler thing to say, I guess. I mean, I know I've never assumed that it was shiny. It's literally just a mannerism, I suppose. To say shiny instead of foil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I'll petition Wizards to change it. Instead of Surge Foil, it's Surge Shiny. Shiny, just like this here. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say it's a forest. Never saying forest again. Never in my life. Rare Spider-Woman Snake Saber. That's another one. I have never seen it in this art. Oh, wait. Is that the same? Yeah. I always assumed it was green because the card was green, but that's white and blue? I don't know. Maybe we'll see one and get to compare. Don't like seeing Ultimate Green Goblin. Ooh, some kind of a mythic here. Oh, yes. Have not seen that Gwen before. So once again, we're going to try and not reveal the other card there. I mean, I've seen this Gwen, just not in this art. Gwen Stacy, who transforms into Ghost Spider. Man. Some nice cards. Kicking right in the face, man. I'm trying to figure out what is going on in the back there. Is that like Venom, but as a chick in a hairsuit? Decent hit. Now we know what this card is. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw it was not shiny. That's man. Counterspell. I have such a history with Counterspell that I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Counterspell is just like, you know, it's the iconic blue card. It's like, oh, you want to play the game? No, do not. You just want to enjoy the cards that you have in your deck? Sorry, pal. And like, that has to be the perfect representation of that. Just right across the fucking face, man. Lady Octopus. Did not get slapped in the face. She's still doing her thing. Sorry, guys, I'm a little low there. I don't know if I've seen that one as a card. What card is that? Heroes Hangout. I know a lot of these, they could also be the commons and uncommons. I think I got one of the, like the signed one for like the Terrific Team Up. I didn't realize that it was an uncommon. I mean, the art itself just looks so freaking awesome. I just assumed it was rare. Yeah. Again, try not to be too negative Nancy overall, but it's like, yeah, even as lucky as I got getting the extra box, which, you know, here we are with, I would consider the extra box, praying that this is where they hit all the luck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just not great. And even the hits, they don't feel like hits unless I guess they're like big hits. And for the cost, okay, sure. Especially because I paid so little, and you know you can get them for what I think like $4.70 or something right now. But man, like I said, the Bloomborough Foundations, you know, did some Karlov, I mean, like, there are so many other sets where, like, there's just cooler cards and the hits just feel better. And then this one's just like, you know, if you're not hitting that textured foil, that Infinity Stone, whatever, it really is not just a bust, but it also feels like garbage. Sorry to stall their planes. Okay, we're not guessing ever again. Rare with great power. I think that's the rare I've gotten the most of. Black Cat Cutting Thief. Oh, got a mythic here in Dr. Octopus. Master Planner comic book art. Always mythic, but it is the shiny version of Rip. That is Rip. Kind of a crap card to get shiny. Come on, Ben. What the hell, man? Yeah, see? Okay. I said it was green. It's blue. She's red. I don't know. Let's stop trying. I don't know what I'm talking about up here, man. I'm done trying. And I'm done flying with Spider-Man here. Definitely the last of the Spidey packs that I will be enjoying. Looking forward to, yeah, I got a box of ME1 coming. Going back to the Mega Evolution that I understand in that set. Didn't open a lot of Pokemon. Like, I don't have a history of opening a lot of Pokemon. I don't know much about it, but always enjoyed the arts. Went to Korea earlier this year. Opened up a bunch of Pokemon packs in Korea because you get them pretty cheap over there. Still have a bunch of those. Love the art. So looking forward to it. Much more than even the rest of this box. But again, always pray for that big hit right there. Maybe one of these is that Soul Stone. Let's see. Oh wait, we're not guessing anymore, even though I said we're not. We're going to say it's an island. We're not guessing anymore. That doesn't count. I didn't miss it. All right. Spot Living Portal. Again, it's kind of the first time I've seen that art of him. Honestly, I prefer that to the other one. Trypophobia, fear of holes on, irregular holes on things. Oh, God. We've been spotted. Holy crap. All right. Moving on to Green Goblin Nemesis. The scene art. Of course, these are always mythic. Yep, Clever Impersonator, but that is not foil. Sorry, I'm mumbling again. Really bad habit of mine. Maximum Carnage. That's what these boxes have felt like. Kind of spacing them out, thinking, you know, yeah, just enjoy one at a time. Go one day to the next. Do some inventory on the cards. Which is, you know, typically how I do it. And the limiter previously was who's available to open it. You know, who's available to enjoy these as well. Not that I you know, I open them by myself all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But I'd always let it be known that I had them, and, you know, people are like, yeah, save me a box, let's open. We're not guessing that this is a swamp. Yep, good thing we didn't guess, otherwise we would have been wrong. Wizard Connor's Curse. Mary Jane Watson in the comic book art. Arachne, Psionic Weaver, always mythic, but looking for shiny. Leyline Binding, not shiny. Foil, sorry. Shiny, whatever. Mysterio. That was the one pack that you bought. You gambled everything on it. Well, the journey says, some will win, some will lose, and some are born to sing the blues. Pretty sure you're singing quite the song there. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, thought I'd space these out. Thought that would help. Did not help. Moving on to this last pack. I guess we didn't space this one out. Or last pack, last box. We are in the last half of the last box. And still got that Gwen Stacy, but really nothing else great. And that wasn't even the foil version. Not guessing that it's a Plains. It's a good thing we didn't. I enjoy never being wrong. Ooh, Spectacular Spider-Man. That's kind of what we want in the last slot. I understand this card's also good up. I mean, it's just a decent card. 3/2 for 2 that has flash. You can give him flying. And give your everything you've got. Hexproof Indestructible. Not a bad card. Maybe that is the best rare now. Thought that was Mythic. So that's just rare. Miriam wants it again. Mythic Web of Life and Destiny. I think I've seen that one before. It's a weird one. I know it's a spider set, but see actual spider stuff going on is sometimes just a little bit awkward. Ooh, looks like we do have a shiny in this one. Hunter's Insight. I've actually never seen that one. I'm guessing because it's Craven, though. Nobody likes it. Never heard of it, so... Rare Electro. Got a few of them now. Yeah. It's I try not to be negative. I try not to be the Debbie Downer. And I'm not 100% negative. You know, I mean, it's still just, you know, I could open any box. Any box can be just crap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Spider-Man feels like crap. Mostly because I just don't interact with it enough. Oh, wow. 1 of 54 is apparently a Flash Thompson Spider fan. And this is not a forest. Told you. Ooh, wait, that's all I have to do is guess what it's not. Man, make this game a whole lot easier. Got a rare there, Black Cat Cutting Thief. Is that a multiversal passage, it kind of looks like? No. Spider-Ham Peter Porker. Kind of the same coloring towards the bottom. It's kind of hard to see that there was even an R there. Jekyll, Genius Geneticist. I think I've given away a couple of things here. Oh, that is a decent hit there. Yeah. We like to reanimate, even if it's not foil. Gosh, that is... I said that's hot, man. Look at that. I'm going to play that. I'm going to play that as reanimate. Like... Alright. We know it's rare. Spider-Man 2099. I don't know if I've seen that art. Did we open one like that the other day? Maybe. We talked about there being a bunch of different versions of cards. I mean, there's definitely a lot of repeats in this set. What a weird set. You know what the weirdest thing to me? That Cosmic Foil Soulstone is still like in the tens of thousands. At least from what my mortal eyes can see. You know, I mean, who knows what's actually going on behind the scenes, what's being traded where and how and why, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I heard stories of like the Chocobos selling for 10, 15, 20,000. You got a card that's selling at 20,000, and it's like, it's not a serialized card. It's in this, you know, box that, you know, here, this cost me, you know, 300 something, and obviously super difficult to find. It's not like I'm guaranteed to find one by any means. But hey, I mean, I'm paying a pretty low price to spin the wheel. This is not a Plains. Damn, so good. Villainous Wrath. I think we've only seen that one in the foil extended art so far. Arachne, Sonic Weaver. So they give it to him. Oh my. Man. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I see. Ooh, yeah, Spider-Gwen. Not foil, but still a decent card. And the one that I uploaded the other day was decent value. Peter Parker's Camera in extended foil. All right, down to what is truly last 3 packs here. We'll see if this extra box here pays off with any real magic, but gosh, let me tell you, those first boxes I got of this stuff. Now, in fairness, the first boxes that I also got at a steeper price. Obviously, this is all because I got one random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. the one extra random box. I got every box I got was either originally MSRP or a little bit cheaper than I'm not sorry, not cheaper than MSRP. It was either MSRP or a little more expensive than that. I think the highest that I paid was like $600. Obviously, looking at the prices now, it's like, oh, you overpaid. But this was before they dropped. That's pretty much anytime I buy them, I'm always going to try and buy decent market value. You look at like Avatar now is dropping. I think even like today it dropped under 600. I still jumped on a case of those at it was like $583 a piece. I think the case was like 2,500 or something. That was weeks ago, and so I don't regret that. And it's just one of those things. Like, I haven't been Magic for a long time, but you can make mistakes, man. You can spend money and you can regret that. You can say, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I'm an idiot. But don't dwell on that stuff, man. Just don't spend money that you can't afford to spend in the first place. And at the end of the day, enjoy what you're doing. Like calling that this is not an island. Oh, I'm a prophet. I'm telling you. Jonah Jameson. There is some kind of wrath going on right now, let me tell you. Holy crap. Ooh. I didn't even know there was another art for this card. Is this I think this is part of a scene. Is Spider-Ham in here somewhere? I don't know. Spider-Punk, man. Especially, it's even just a good card in general, but yeah. That Spider-Punk's got my vote for president. Always Mythic, looking for the shiny. No shiny, only one to change. And our last here is a rare Scarlet Spider, Ben Riley. Well, that one honestly isn't bad. The blue-green split there. Last two packs coming up. Yeah, sorry to ramble there. Sorry to rant. It's one of those, I think, hopefully is a good lesson for, anybody who might be watching, anybody who might care, be curious about doing it on their own, kind of thing. Do what's good for you. I said that I think it was in the last video when I was like, oh, I can't just open one pack, or, I gotta open multiple. 1, 2, 3... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I said, make sure I am not ever spending anything I can't afford to spend, even if I lost, or even if I couldn't sell any of these for a dime. I'm not spending anything I can't afford to spend. I want to spend it on these. This is my choice. Maybe I end up regretting, like I'm telling you guys now, I'm regretting buying Spider-Man. I think I said that in the first video a few days ago. Like I would have rather bought and opened just a couple boxes of Bloomborough, because I enjoy those cards. I don't enjoy these. They're not, as exciting. Even if you guess right that this isn't a swamp. God, I think I've missed for like, I don't know how many packs. There. Spider-Ham and the actual art. I didn't realize that there were animal people throughout. I thought it was just him, but stole the hot dog from that donkey. Because this man is a criminal. Or this ham is a criminal. Rocket Powered Goblin Glider. Got another rare here. Looking at Silk Webweaver. Said the other day is probably the most interesting character. Still believe it. Favorite characters still Spider-Punk. No foiling on the Venom King in Black. Said before, that is fucking hot. Like, that's just, hell yes, I will play this. And rare. Oh, no. At least that wasn't our last pack. Get Ultimate Green Goblin in our last pack. Wait, did I just curse us? Please, no. Tell you what's going to curse us is if we guess this wrong, look at the odds of the other ones. 1 in 5 you get it right. This is 1 in 5 you get it wrong. I think this is pack number 5, but statistically speaking, we're due for a loss. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. You fell down here. But I won't, because I am very confident this is not a swamp. Whew. All right. No curses here. Nothing but good cards. Like this Agent Venom. What a good card. Like this Scarlet Spider. Great card. Man, I really wanted this card so good. Look at this Scene Art Pumpkin Bombs. This is exactly what I was looking for in my last pack. This Shiny Shock. Oh man, this is what everyone dreams of in their last pack. Just like this shiny Shadow of the Goblin. Oh my god. I don't know, I think you can hear it in my voice, but the absolute shafting of these boxes. Like I said, I tried not to be the negative Nancy when it comes to this stuff. These boxes have humbled me. Like I said, the other 4 boxes I had, I must have gotten very lucky. I got 2 Infinity Stones out of those 4 boxes. And the Eddie Brock, I think I also got a Miles Morales in those. Yeah, very, very, very lucky in those ones. Or unlucky in these ones. Combination of both. Let me tell you what. I'm not going to tally all these up. I'm going to tell you right off the rip here, don't buy Spider-Man. That's the lesson to learn here. Spider-Man is not the way to go. Find yourself unless you enjoy it. If you enjoy Spider-Man, not only should you buy it, now is the time to buy it. Don't spend anything you can't afford to spend. But, you know, we're seeing it dip. I think it might have bottomed or it's close to bottom. And honestly, if you buy it and it goes down lower, so what, man? Buy more. You know, now if you've got the money for it, you know, get it at an even cheaper cost. Do not regret those kinds of choices there. But yeah, if you like Spider-Man, get out of here, fly. That's what I need the spiders around here for. Definitely go for it. If you don't get this box. Oh man, that was a truly regrettable experience, and I will remember it. Find something you enjoy opening, open that. Just a Blue Burrow, great. You can afford them, you know, they're no more expensive boxes. Lots of really good boxes that are not that expensive, though. Tarkir, I think, isn't super expensive. Again, Foundation's not super expensive. Open those. Learn from my mistakes. Yeah, if you saw any cards that you enjoy, that you need, that you've been looking for, yeah, hit me up if you see these and know that you are in a local area with me. Otherwise, thanks guys. Looking forward to the ME1 opening for Pokemon. Probably do that whole thing in one go. I think it's like 30 packs or something. Might have my brother along to do that one as well. He was enjoying opening those. And then after that, might look into filling the gap between now and November with some of the other sets. Maybe I will grab a Bloomburrow box. See what's out there. Maybe find something different that I haven't opened before. Just to keep going with these videos, keep figuring out how I want to do this setup. Thanks for sticking with it for all 5 boxes, and I'll see you on the next one.